now, man. What we talking about on this kickback session is soulmates, man. How you feel about soulmates?
Do you believe in them? Do you think they're real?
Possible?
Hit us in the comments. This is gonna be on YouTube, so hit us in the comments if you think it's real.
Let me swing. Hold on, look. I think it's real. Let me swing my hat back. First of all, shout out SOTB. Get your apparel right now.
Apparel's in the front. Listen, if you need to hold up a shirt for.
You want some custom shit?
Come on,
custom
get your shit right here, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got the visors and everything. But we ain't even worry about that right now, man. Get your shit right now. You know, we got everything. But as far as the soulmates are concerned, man, I really think it's something that is real, man. I mean, and to be honest, as far as the soulmates are concerned, you won't know till you know. If you never had a soulmate, you probably have never had a soulmate.
I'm gonna be honest with you. My wife is my soulmate. I don't know if I've ever.
Man, that shit sounds so fucking dry as hell.
Hey, man, that was the point. Because
he put the quotes on.
I put the quotes because
my wife is my soulmate.
I personally don't believe in soulmates. So how am I supposed to get into it if I don't really believe in them?
Bam, I'm gonna raise my hand like I do at the house. I do this shit now. I'll raise my hand when I have something to say.
Go ahead and say what you're saying.
Say what you
Man,
got to say,
I'm gonna tell you like this. You've never had a soulmate if you've never experienced it. You'll know when you had a soulmate because you'll feel it. It's something in your soul. What they say, you've never even known you had a soul till you met a soulmate. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. So you trying to tell me I ain't got no soul?
You are soulless. According to Will.
You trying to tell me I ain't got no soul? Man,
that's
fucked up.
Mock me on this. This is real shit.
Mock me.
That's fucked up.
Now listen.
Man, he told me I'm the devil. You just called me the devil.
No, I had nothing to say. I never mentioned anything about the devil, demonic spirits, none of that shit. I said, when you meet your soulmate, you'll know it in your spirit. It'll be something that resonates in your soul.
Some shit that grab you.
You'll know. It'll be something that you'll know. You'll say, hey, look, man, this is my soulmate. If you've never had a soulmate, or you've never felt a soulmate,
so what
they've never come across your path.
Explain to me what the feeling is. Like, what is it? What does it feel when you interact or you talk to this person or you socialize with this person or you do whatever with this person? What does it feel?
Y'all connect on a deeper level.
It's a level. Everybody says the deeper level. Everybody
says level that you can't.
I'll put it to you this way. I like to think of it as being in sync with somebody. You ever had? How about this? Now, don't take this the wrong way, but you ever had a friendship or somebody that you was connected to, whoever, male, female, whatever the case. I'm being straight up, male or female. Somebody that you can have a conversation with, and there's nobody trying to one up anybody, and you just float.
Nah,
you never had a conversation. If you ever, okay,
y'all about to make me feel real bad right now.
Think about this. I'm gonna help you one more time, because if I can't help you now, bro, I don't know what to tell you. Have you ever had a conversation with somebody that was an easy conversation? That you like, you know what?
Easy. I've had easy conversations.
Think of the easiest conversation that you've ever had in your life, and times that probably like 2 or 3. That's how it feels having a conversation with your soulmate. You like, you know what? Damn, y'all can be talking about you can be talking about a fucking recipe, and you just like, damn,
exactly
that shit fucks with what you just said, and next thing you know, y'all fucking cussing each other out. I hate you, your fucking nose is big, but guess what? You still know. Y'all could be a fucking million miles apart. Bruh, you can be a million miles apart, and you like, she's still with me though.
I'm going to tell you how I knew this was a soulmate.
Right.
I had so many women that I was physically attracted to, and it went to straight just like a physical situation beyond just having a conversation, and not just a generic conversation as far as like, what's going on with you, what's up, you know, how you doing. It was on another level as far as we were talking about things that had nothing to do with physically, us touching each other or dealing with each other physically. It was something that was mental, that was something outside of the normal conversation. And we can do that for 3-4 hours on end every day. It had nothing to do with us touching each other. When I felt like I had a physical situation, it was after the fact that we had maybe like, I want to say at least 2 weeks to a month conversation without even touching each other.
Okay, wait a minute. I got a question.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to get to the physical.
Okay.
if you've been with a soulmate and you felt like you were with your soulmate, have you been physical with that soulmate? I'm gonna ask that first.
Oh, I respond with it. I was physical probably like a month and a month half after the fact.
Have you been have you been physical with your quote unquote soulmate?
Quote unquote soulmate. This is a previous person. So let me smooth this for you. A year and a half we was together, no sex.
Okay.
But when I tell you we was here, we was here.
Okay. I'm asking, did you have sex? Did you fuck her?
Eventually, yes.
Eventually, y'all both had sex.
Yeah.
Was it better than any of the sex that you've ever had?
Let me put this.
Why do you keep raising your hand, man?
Because
we all here, man.
Listen. This is something
I you raised your hand like 8 times already.
We talking to y'all. Man.
Listen.
Go ahead.
I want to let you know that I have something to say. You know what I'm saying? Generally, I bust in a conversation and then nobody can say nothing because I done dominated the conversation.
Okay, well.
But I wanted to be a conversation that we all can kind of add into. But to speak on that level, no. The first time that we had a interaction that was outside of just the conversation that we had, it was trash, bro. I'm not even going to lie to you. It was trash. We weren't on the same level. We were on the same level as far as mentally, as far as what we were talking about and everything. But as far as physically, no, we weren't on the same level. But it was something special.
So that our soulmates worth it.
Yes. Eventually, we got to the physical level.
That goes back to what you said beforehand. Fuck all the the physicality. Fuck all the how you think, how you feel today. But that later on, somebody that's gonna stimulate you emotionally and gonna stimulate you with conversation or whatever the case. So most definitely, wholeheartedly. Now, if I could,
let me
ask you a question.
Okay, ask me a question.
What would you prefer? Somebody who stimulates you mentally, gives you emotional support, or the only thing you get from them is just good fucking sex?
Okay, well, I'm gonna speak on this.
Go ahead.
For me, I don't need both at that present moment. If I have somebody who's stimulating me mentally and somebody who's fucking the shit out of me, they don't need to necessarily be the same person.
Okay, let me put it to you like this. Okay, so
hats off to you.
Nah. This is what I came into.
Eventually,
we came around with the physical aspect. The physical aspect eventually came there, but the first, I want to say 1 or 2 sessions, it was not there.
Okay, see, for me, and this is somebody who doesn't understand the soulmate mentality. Right. I don't believe in it, maybe because I've never found it. Mm-hmm. If you're not, if it's not wholeheartedly everything, if it's not mentally, physically, emotionally, if it's not all of those things, I don't feel like it's a soulmate. Now, if you could connect on a intellectual level, then y'all connected on an intellectual level. If you connected on an emotional level, y'all connected on an emotional level. If you connected on a physical level, you need all aspects for it to be a soulmate. That's just me.
In all actuality, how many times do you run into, whether it be a one-night stand or whatever you running into, the first 2 sessions, y'all both filling each other out. It's not just like a perfect mate that you just go in and you bang and check out.
But when you interacting with them intellectually, it's like you're saying, you talk to this person, you're like, damn, I ain't never felt this before. Mm-hmm. Then when you emotionally, you're like, damn, I ain't never felt this way before. When you fucking and you're like, oh, well, we got to get into each other's groove. Mm-hmm. To me, that's not a soulmate. To me, y'all should have clicked off the back.
We need to define it then. So for me, a soulmate, honestly speaking, at least 90% of it has nothing to do with physical. For me, when you define somebody, that's a soulmate.
Right. Bam,
my man. That's what we. I think that's what the disconnect is as far as you understand.
See, outsider, I don't know what soulmates are. I don't understand
the physicality of things, because at the end of the day, everybody that you eventually, it's just like with a horse or whatever, riding a horse. You can eventually find the groove to where you can ride this horse after practice. You just have to catch up with whether the horse got to confine to you or you got to confine to the horse.
But I guess my mentality is that when you get into a soulmate, it's like kindred spirit. So like when you balling, and you get your sweet spot. You know where your sweet spot is, or you golfing and they look at you like, damn, you a natural.
Hold on. So with that being said, you don't just step on the court and swing or take a shot and you just be like, I'm a natural. You get to the point to where you feel that
you
spot.
you have your spot. You have your
feel
shots. You have your you have your
practice.
pitches. You have your thing. You have your special things, and that's
you gotta practice before you just figure out that you got this.
So
shot,
then, can you force a soulmate?
No, you can't force.
Can you be like, I love this person.
Yes, but anytime that you try to force any type of relationship like that, here's a mistake I've made before. So let me smooth this out for you. You take that same type of mentality from your soulmate and try to implement it on a new person. It ends up being one-sided. It's only you until you find out, oh wow, that person doesn't love me as deeply, or that person doesn't have that connection that I thought that we both had, because you're taking old tools and using it for new material. That's what ends up happening whenever you try to do that.
And even if you're speaking on that, regardless of what that person might feel, how you feel about that person. If you don't, so for an example, what speaking on the terms of a soulmate and what I understand to be a soulmate, y'all have that connection. Like I said, it has nothing to do with the physicality of y'all relationship. The physicality will come after the fact, but the connection on the mental and the physical, the mental and the spiritual level will come naturally. Y'all can have a conversation about nothing.
See, I don't believe. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the contrarian, like I always am. I just don't. I feel like if it's a soul mate, everything.
Hold on. But what is a soul to you? What is a soul? Soul has nothing to do with, in terms of the Bible and everything. Soul has nothing to do with physically.
Okay.
Bam.
Granted. But if you're talking about a soul mate,
what
is a mate? A mate is an actual being, a person.
Okay. Right.
So if they're your embodiment of person,
somebody that you connect with,
connection with this person. So it's just talking and emotional? It has nothing to do with physical. So you don't necessarily never have to be with your soulmate.
Hold on. So this is where I come in at.
Okay.
You can always
we talking to
find somebody.
This shit getting
real. Where this shit getting deep.
This shit getting
SOTB community.
Hey man,
shout out
pull up the shirts
in the comments.
Listen, we get the flash, we get the t-shirts, we get. Listen, come on. I had to get sidetracked because we was getting a little too real.
Listen,
this shit making me nervous.
Come on.
In my perspective, it's something in my understanding, in my perspective, in my experience. It's somebody that you can find that can physically complete you, but it's not too many people that you can find that can emotionally or spiritually complete you. When you find that emotional and spiritual, that physical can come. You can learn how to ride a horse, but you will never learn how to.
I got nothing else to say about that.
Okay, I'm with you. I feel you. So that necessarily you don't never have to be with that person, because if that's your soulmate, you connect on that level, but she don't know how to do that thing, do that massage. She don't know how to please you in that aspect. So you have your soulmate, you're with your soulmate, but she don't know how to connect on a on a physical level. Okay, is that still considered your soulmate?
Me honestly speaking, I can say yeah, and that goes back to what I said before.
Okay, so then if she's not pleasing you on that aspect,
I think you might be. Go ahead, man.
No. I feel
hold on. Let me spit on that.
I think
if a person y'all connect physically, take away the whole physical thing.
Okay.
The spiritual and the mental. When your mental is there and your spiritual is there, the physical is going to be there because of the simple fact that you have those two aspects in together. You can't, it don't matter if she do the simplest thing to you. She don't have to be the freakiest freak out here in the streets.
She ain't got no oil,
she
no
ain't
nothing.
got nothing going on.
She just touched the
but
tip.
Your mental and your spiritual is there. You get off because of the simple fact. Excuse me, I've been rubbing it.
That's it right here. It's all over here. He said when you feel
it's in your soul, baby. It's in your soul.
I ain't never see it. This is from an outsider because I don't feel like I've never.
So let me ask you again. So I'm gonna ask you in a different way. Maybe I can get a different response from you. I don't want no specifics, but have you ever connected with a female, or meshed with, or just hung out with, whether it was a female you saw as a friend, not even to where y'all when you just talk to you like, damn, you know what, she cool.
And
even on the surface,
on the surface, I have talked to many females cool that I thought was cool, and I fuck with her, and I like their personality.
But nothing that you could see as far as a relationship.
No, because. And it could be that I'm a different person, that I think outside the box. Everybody has their certain thing, and I'm over here. I'm on a different planet. So if you meet me on this planet, maybe I could feel it. Mm-hmm. But I've never met anybody that met me on this planet, because I'll be thinking about some wild, weird shit.
Second question: have you ever met a female to where you like, damn, we have a lot in common?
Yes,
a lot in common.
Yes.
How did you feel? Hold on a second. Y'all had a lot in common. Was she like a potential for a relationship?
It was every female that I've interacted with there's been two that I felt like we had a lot in common. It was never in a way where I wanted to be with that person.
Okay. So the case in point behind that, what me and Will are and I don't want to speak for you, Will, for what I'm trying to get across to you is, that's what we view as a good lucrative relationship. Okay. What you view as a good lucrative relationship doesn't have to embody that. But for us, it's important.
Like I said, take everything into, like, the person that I'm with now. Mm-hmm. We're not the same. We don't. We not.
It's certain things that you're not going to.
You're not going to mesh
all
completely. But she has her view on things. I have my view on things. Mm-hmm. Emotionally, I'm connected. I'm cool. Like, we feel. Sexually, bonkers.
It works.
So it's just like, that to me feels like, what's the difference between that and then a soulmate?
Okay. Could that be?
I don't know, because the way that you're talking, I don't feel that. I don't feel like, like the shit here, right. I didn't feel that. Nigga, that shit, like y'all niggas, when y'all talk about it, I'm just like, damn, I didn't feel that.
Passion is real, bro.
Man, listen.
There's something about
I've never felt that.
I wish everybody.
And I like the motion, because it's like, it's just like, oh shit. You just like, shit. You just like, yo, that shit is deep. And I understand what you're saying. But
I'm about to put my shoe on the table, bro.
Put the shoe on the table. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I ain't never felt that shit. Put the shoe on the table. Bang, 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 bang. When you feel that shit, like, I've never felt that.
Oh, man.
Yo, we tripping. We wildin' right now.
I'm tell you, this shit was deep, bro. But I'm gonna tell you. Listen, you know when you know because of the simple fact that when you
talking about soulmates, it got so good. This nigga put
the shoe on the table. Wait, you gotta feel it in your heart. You gotta feel it right up in here.
You know when you know, bro. Listen.
We out.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. When
you
come across your soulmate, man, the physical will come after the fact. All of the thing that control, like I said, your mental and your emotional, you will feel it. You will have that feeling to where all of this stuff will come in. No, not the first couple of times. You gonna be busting cheek now. Now you a man. You gonna feel the feeling like you killing some chicks. Okay, cool. She can't handle this, or well, I can't handle her. But y'all gonna come in the sync.
But see, that's why I said with me, my mindset of a soulmate
is not going to. It's not going to. Listen, how many girls that you come across, whether you was, unless you was fucking so sauced to the point to where you came across her and you was like, damn, look, we in sync with each other. It's not too many women that you gonna come across, regardless if it's a one night stand or it's a long term.
But that's what I'm saying. My mentality is that
I would say at least it's probably you got to have at least 2 out of 3, 2 out of the 4 to where y'all connect.
But that's what I'm saying. My mentality is that when you talk to somebody, you like, damn, I ain't never felt this before. When you share things, you're like, damn, I ain't never felt this way. Mm-hmm. When you fuck for the first time or whatever, you're like, damn, I ain't never felt this way.
Sometimes
that's where my mindset gets on soulmates, and maybe I'm misconstrued on the idea of soulmates because I'm thinking when it's your soul, every aspect of it is to bang to the stars,
and that's
so
possible.
maybe it's
possible, and it's possible because maybe you will meet that person that blows your socks off for every aspect in your life. But as far as
I've had some chicks that made my motherfucking toes curl,
but as far as
some shit.
But then I've had women that made my toes curl, but couldn't really touch me intellectually.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So they're not just soulmates. So if you had somebody that met you intellectually, emotionally, but then it fucked with you physically, then is that considered your soulmate?
I think eventually, the connection between the two of y'all will eventually get in sync.
These shits is fire.
Yeah, look.
I'm sorry. I was looking at these shits at the corner bar. I had to put it on for you. Hey man, get them shits.
Eventually, y'all will come into terms as far as physically. If you have that mental and emotional, y'all eventually come physically. See, because you can't just grasp that mental and emotional connection right out the door. You can grasp a connection to where y'all physically together. You can be in sync when you
that's what I'm saying.
I
always look at the fact of when you synchronize emotionally. It's not like y'all build to it. Y'all just have it.
For whatever reason.
Emotionally, y'all just have it. But then you have to build to the sex. That doesn't necessarily make it a soulmate to me. I know you. I'm going to talk to you because Will ain't listening. You listening.
Because at the end of the day,
this nigga got the shoe on the table.
Yeah, fuck
he ain't listening. But I feel I'm going to lead to them shit's fired, man. I got to
look, I'm about to drop the Go Watch on this motherfucker.
Put
it in the Go Accents. SOTB hat, man. We got the SOTB
man,
shirts,
put the shirt up with it.
Listen,
we
got the shirts go with it. We got the gold.
Man, this shit
all custom, man.
Hey,
custom made. That man doing it.
If she your soulmate, she gonna get you this SOTB shirt. She gonna get you these. Look,
she gonna buy you two.
Fuck the Jordans, man. We got the SOTB shirts to match with everything. Right. Come on now. We gonna get right back to the story, though.
Right, that's right.
Let's close out.
We're gonna close it out.
We're gonna close it out.
Let me say this to you, Mo.
Okay.
So, in the realm, this nigga wilding.
This nigga got a line.
Watch
the boot, the shoe.
Man, listen.
Put it in the shoe.
I ain't put that shit in my. This nigga shoe, bro.
It's brand new, bro. I ain't even be touched, bro. I'm about to
Go ahead.
So in the realm of physicality, I'm willing to even go as far as this, just for your own sanity. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Have you ever been involved with a female, no mental connection, no emotional connection, none of that, but the physical? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that embodiment, if you can have the mental and the emotional connection as you have it, that physical that you have with that female, that's what we're talking about.
Okay, I understand what you're talking about. I just feel like it has to be all three.
Gotcha.
For it to be a soul.
So the second part of that is, what's most important to you? Do you find in a relationship most important mental, the emotional, or the physical satisfaction?
I'm more on the emotional.
Okay, I got you. Damn, I don't even know how to answer that now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it's supposed to be.
Fuck me up.
I was
trying to lead you. Yeah.
No, I'm emotional. If we connect on an emotional level,
right.
That's what made me get married so early. I was like, damn, we connect. The sex, great. Mm-hmm. Intellectual, great. Mm-hmm. Emotional, I feel like I connect. I feel like me. We had the same.
Right.
So it's okay, but soulmates need to be all three. That's how I just feel.
Oh, okay.
Soulmates need to be all three.
I'm with you.
That's why I feel like I've never found one because it's never been all three.
I'm going to wrap all of this up.
Go ahead. Wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
What it all boils down to is, in all aspects, that person has to meet the criteria that you need for them to meet. That has nothing to do with us. Is what was emotional and mental. With you, it may be emotional and physical. Nobody can tell you what your soulmate is. Our soulmate and your soulmate be two different things.
Right.
You will know when you meet your soulmate because it's like something that you can never express, or you can to so much. We've tried to describe to you what we felt when we met our soulmate,
right.
But it's nothing that you can sit down here and physically, emotionally, mentally describe. It's something that you just know that person is it for you. It's nothing that you can decide. It's nothing that you can sit down here and say, I felt this way, so I knew this person was my soulmate. It's something that you feel in your soul that you can never describe to another person.
It's hard,
but you know what it is. You know what it is. You know when you
like
know.
I said, I've never interacted with that, so I don't know.
I'm
going by y'all.
I don't want to say that you've never met your soulmate, but I want to tell you.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I can say that because I've never felt what you guys felt.
When you know that you know.
That's what I'm saying.
You know shit's going wrong.
You know what you know what you know. I know I've never felt what you guys felt.
I'm going to put it like this. I'm going to break it down in layman's terms. It's almost like a man's intuition. Women have women's intuition. It's a man's intuition to know that, hey, look, this is it for me. Not necessarily saying this is the end for me, but damn. I've come across somebody that I can never.
One more time, bro.
Go ahead.
One more time.
Run that. Look, I'm done.
After this, we can end this shit. Have you ever came in contact with a female to where you was like, you know what? If tomorrow we got married, I make the ultimate commitment. I marry you tomorrow.
No.
Damn. Bro. I don't know what to tell you. Well, that's it.
Damn, you done hurt my heart, man.
I'm just saying.
Listen, the woman that I married, I feel like you are my soulmate.
Shout out to you,
but
young lady.
I don't know what they're talking about. Everything that I felt, I was like, we connect.
Right.
We emotional. Sex is great. I'm cool. What y'all talking about sounds like Chinese.
And on the other side of that, me and Will, we're not with those people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it sounds like Chinese.
And I want to shout out to the women that were and still is soulmates. Sometimes we get it wrong.
That's difficult.
Oh, wait. Damn, no.
No, that's difficult. But,
see, we should have did this on the podcast.
Sometimes we get it wrong.
I fucked up.
Sometimes we get it wrong.
It's all good.
Just
I want to know what makes you think just because you're the soulmate with them, what if they didn't feel like they were your soulmate?
I'm gonna tell you.
Boom! We ended it. No, fuck that shit. Listen, this is gonna be a podcast. We gonna do this. You gotta listen to the show. We gonna put this on the podcast.
I'm gonna tell you this. Period. Point blank.
This nigga.
I'm gonna go with this, and I'm gonna leave it at that. We can catch it on a podcast on a later show, later date. When you know that you know that you know, and this person is your soulmate, they will never tell you that it's something that y'all both know.
In here,
you can feel it in your soul, and that person will say, "Hey, look, you know I'm with this person now." It could be 10 years down the road and say, "You fucked up, but I still love you, and you were who I was meant to be with." That has nothing to do with it because you know when you know when you know. They can tell you they can be married with 15 fucking kids, but in their mind when they go to sleep and when they washing them dishes and they with that other dude, they know that it was supposed to be you. And even with you, when you at home and you watching these badass kids that ain't your kids, and you giving them icicles and ice pops and everything, and you thinking about it, this shit is not your situation.
I couldn't talk fast enough. Hold up.
I feel that shit here.
Stop.
Get them kids out the way. Them shit.
No. This has been an authentic kickback. I love this shit. I love this real shit. Listen.
Oh shit.
Go ahead and hit us in the DMs. Get your merch, man.
Get your merch right now.
Match some shit up with your shoes. Match it with your hat.
Hey, look, Wheels wearing, man. We got the Wheels wearing, man. You can flex it with the SOTB. Get you a custom shirt. Wheels wear. Get you a custom shirt right here.
They rocking the shirts.
SOTB
My
hats.
shirt coming.
Everybody got shirts, man. You can match it up with your shirts. Listen, You got the gold with the glitter. You can go gold and black, or just straight black and white. You can go white and black.
Mix and match,
you want to go.
Hit us in the DMs, man. Support us, man.
Every week that we come out with the show, I'm gonna have some new shoes and a new shirt, whether it be a fitted or a shirt or both, to go with the shirts and the shoes and everything. I got you. I got the gold accents to go whatever. Well, however you want to come with it, I got you. Will's wearing, man.
Hey, man, check
your eyes out.
If you believe that you met your soulmate, hit us in the comments.
Be careful.
If you don't believe in soulmate,
I'm going to tell you this soulmate.
In the comments.
Soulmate ain't going to have no watch like this right here and a shirt like this right here. If you looking for your soulmate and you trying to buy the same watch
SOTB _ENT. Instagram, SOTB.
Get it.
I mean, www.sotbent@gmail.com. Hit us up, man.
Hit us up. Say some shit in the comments.
Get your merch, man. We out here, man.